What up? My mouse is right here. Jeff Keighley in the building.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Woo!
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live.
Shout out to Jay Shockblast.
At YouTube Theater, and
He's actually there.
So good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Jay Shockblast is actually at this event. He is physically there right now. So shout out to Jay Shockblast, my co-host.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't.
No more E3.
There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
That Mortal Kombat 1 extended gameplay.
Don't worry. Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Ooh.
All I'll say right now.
Ooh, a special grand finale.
Let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Some Ubisoft.
Our kingdom is cursed.
Is that Prince of Persia?
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I noticed they're doing gameplay now. That was like the emphasis going into these events now. Jeff said he doesn't want to see your CG trailer. He wants to see some gameplay. Interesting. It's 3D, but it's side-scrolling.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. January 18, 2024. It's on Xbox One and PS4 as well. Yeah, it makes sense because it's a side-scroller.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights.
Interesting.
And of course, incredible
I knew they were
puzzles and
I heard they were working on one.
A modern take on the legendary franchise.
I didn't know it was a side-scrolling platformer.
Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat time, yes, sir.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet.
I want to see Homelander.
The series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course,
story, gameplay,
the fatalities.
Okay, here we go.
Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
I need to see Homelander and Omni-Man.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Ooh, okay.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must get.
What up, Aqua?
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ooh. They've been going crazy with those fatalities. Oh, that's nasty.
Enough. Okay, let's
Liu
go back
Kang.
to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Ooh, Liu Kang gameplay. So tag team looks like it's like every other fighter with tag team function, with an assist function. Ooh, Liu Kang look tough.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Little Raiden doing some training. They're supposed to be training.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Melina.
I only want what's best for you.
Melina enjoyers.
They covet my throne.
Stand up. Hey, the Garo tag. Okay, this looks really cool. Oh my god. Ooh.
Finish him.
Oh my god. Oh. Yo. Jesus. Bro, they go way too hard with these fatalities, bro. Pre-order, beta access, and Shang Tsung.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators,
Ed Boon?
a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon! Ed Boon, you building? Already pre-ordered? Who else pre-ordered this already?
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is in it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see, that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they want.
You're looking cute.
The best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But
we had Street Fighter 6 this year.
Our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to
we got MK1 too.
So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far
Tekken
as
6.
We really love the novelty.
Naruto Boruto.
To feel kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of
fighting game fans eating good
games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. That was so crazy.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be crazy. Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters.
I might apply for the stress
test. A lot
test.
of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us
Looks
the
kinda-
first
looks
look
kinda fun.
at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Nice. Very well. Very nice.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Path of Exile 2. All right, let's see what they got. See what they got. I'm not really an MMO guy, but if they do a superhero MMO, I'm all for it. But it looks good. Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out in September. I think it's the 19th or something. Everybody demanding Spider-Man, you're wasting your time. They can't hear you, first of all. They already have the showcase already organized. So you'll see Spider-Man when they're ready to show you Spider-Man. If they're ready to show Spider-Man at all. It's definitely not going to be like within the first 10 minutes of the show, I'll tell you that.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Ryu? Cyborg Ryu?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
The heck? Guile, is this a crossover for their dinosaur game? Exo Primal? They're doing a collab. Yeah, they're actually doing a crossover of both their games. Exo Primal and Street Fighter. That's crazy. And that's going to be a Game Pass game.
Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show.
Yo, Capcom is
that
doing
Street Fighter
Capcom different.
Primal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Another collab?
There's nothing
Fortnite.
more powerful.
Fortnite.
Imagination.
And Transformers.
It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Nicolas Cage? That's coming to Dead by Daylight? What? What?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
what?
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few names on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
No way we got Nicolas Cage out here.
Thank you, everybody.
No way.
Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
finally, I mean, I got to say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I got to understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean,
Did I have that on my bingo card?
It's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's
Johnny
fun is
Blaze
you're playing
himself.
one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing.
That's hilarious.
And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage
Survivor,
Nick Cage is the goat.
I
even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
I thought he was going to be the vampire because he did a vampire movie recently.
This is so
I thought
fun.
that's what they were adding him as.
Said, is such an awesome kind of collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended.
Oh my God, I love Nick Cage so much.
Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second
Rainfield.
to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every movie
we're 20 minutes into the show. Stop asking for Spider-Man.
Gaming space. It's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
It's like a 2-hour show.
We love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
I actually bought Dead by Daylight.
Play Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight. The chapter
and never played it.
comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
I tried to batch make, couldn't find anybody, and just uninstalled it. Oh my God, this is not a joke. This is actually real. Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight. I mean, the graphics look awful, but this is just hilarious.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much.
I did not see that
Lately,
coming.
We've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Henry,
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 debut.
I will not be watching.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch
I haven't even finished Season 2.
our brand new trailer for Season 3 of
It got really bad.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
No, thank you. The Witcher is a game, yes, is a very popular video game series from CD Projekt Red. They're actually making a new one. They did a remastered already. They're supposed to do a Witcher 4. The Witch Hunt. They just transitioned right into this game. Is this Liza? No, this isn't Liza. What's the other one? I don't think I've seen this one. Witchfire, yeah, Witchfire. Early access launch September 20th from the Astronauts. Hey, I know that guy. From TikTok.
01. Operation Control clears you
Shout to that guy. Love to see YouTubers and content creators making it into the mainstream. Bro, thank you, Killmonger. Facts.
Let's go.
His videos are really funny. So good for him. Rich black guy. Crossfire Sierra Squad for VR. Okay. What's up, King Jackson?
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all.
Aqua finally laid down the hammer of Thor. Yeah, we're pretty. The mods are pretty chill, but you know,
No turning back after this.
don't go crazy with the spam, or you know the mods will strike you down. Hit the like button and Sadot will buy you every game you see here. Fake news. But Casual Avenger will personally ship you a deep dish pizza if you subscribe. It reminds me of Outriders, Remnant. It looked like Outriders and Helldivers too.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2 gameplay?
Of the new
Okay.
season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you.
This is
As we go through
a
today's
big grand
reveals,
finale.
Use the hashtag gaming
Each
on
season.
TikTok to react to the news.
Big
I
grand
wanna welcome
finale.
Everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube,
That's
and other
me.
platforms.
I'm
For those
co-streaming.
of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free
Shout out to Jeff
Cynax
Keighley
Warframe for watching more
and
than
Summer Game
30
Fest for
minutes of
hooking
the
me
show.
up.
Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Ooh. Sonic. New Sonic game. This is the new Sonic game I heard about. Bro, Sonic was the OG, bro. Don't hate on Sonic. Sonic was peak. You get this. And you get Knuckles? Knuckles is my guy. I used to love playing as Knuckles. Four players? Okay, this looks fire. Come on. Especially if you're a Sonic fan. Trash that game because it's not Spider-Man. It's crazy. You meat munching. Yeah, the Spider-Man glazing is getting a little out of hand. PS4, PS5. It's going to be on all platforms. All right. I might mess around with that. Fall 2023. Oh, that's when Spider-Man's coming out.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new
I got an email from
players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation.
I haven't got into it yet. They hit me up about doing some stuff.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission
Not really my thing.
Accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
If Spider-Man was on, you would know. If I'm not talking about Spider-Man, then Spider-Man did not appear.
Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some.
What up, Moby? Nope, WB did not present anything yet. Yeah, I already talked about Spider-Man before the show. We made videos about it throughout the week. Everybody just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If Spider-Man shows up, he shows up. If not, look out for him potentially at the feature game show on Saturday.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
I don't like that Honkai is turn-based. I don't like turn-based games, generally.
Geppetto's puppet.
Lies of P actually looks fire. I remember that game. It's a weird name, but it looks fire. Yeah, the Pinocchio game. The Soulsborne Pinocchio game. You're still taking on Nicolas Cage. That was so random. Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight is so random. What about Black Myth Wukong? That's still a mystery. Though I heard it might be at the Xbox showcase. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that game in a while. I'm not sure of anything in regards to Spider-Man. I just know that it looks like, I just know that eventually they're gonna put the pre-orders live. And GameStop already earlier this week put their Spider-Man 2 pre-order page up.
Pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it
So
a habit.
so that definitely looks like they're planning on making the pre-orders go live this month. There's a demo out now for it? Oh!
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Hold up.
Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th.
We will be playing.
Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new
I'm
game
downloading
based
it
on
right now.
classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time.
Is One Punch Man?
This is one of those games that
Or
I feel lucky
Naruto,
to get to
or,
reveal
Boruto.
for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5.
Boruto Connections? Boruto Connections? Storm Connections? Naruto, Boruto, Storm Connections? Or One Piece? Or is it the Seven Deadly Sins we're still waiting for? Akira Toriyama? Oh. No. Oh, it's an original game. Bro. I got excited for a second. I thought they were doing a Dragon Ball. I thought they were doing a Dragon Ball game. I got mad hype for a second. Almost thought they were cooking. Facts. Never mind.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon.
I'm downloading Lies of P right now.
Are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
I don't know anything about this studio, so I'm chilling. I'm doing that Lies of P though. We gonna play some Lies of P. After we have to play some Lies of P after the stream is over.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across
I'm really
land,
glad demos
sea,
are coming
and air.
back.
Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
I miss demos. Demos definitely need to come back. I'm so happy more studios are doing it.
Our guiding star.
Demos are such a dub. Like, if you're confident in your game, you should definitely do a demo, especially if you're not like a big, well-known IP.
Lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
Demos are just a dub.
You must find them.
Where's that Final Fantasy 16 demo? I mean, we might still get that, actually. I don't know if they were intended to do that, but we might still do that. We might still get that. Demos were crazy. They used to do them all the time. You used to be able to get a bunch of different games on one demo disc back in the day. Then they just went out of style. But now it looks like they're coming back. All right, yeah, I'm downloading Liza P right now. It's only 19 gigs on a PS5. There better be a Spider-Man demo. They don't. No, it's not. No, that's not a thing. Insomniac doesn't do demos, and they don't need to. Insomniac is the one studio that doesn't need demos.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy
Spyro was crazy back in the
game,
day.
Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Need more info on the Elden Ring expansion. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Shadow the Erdtree
Hey, this is not
was shown off today.
Why can't
Spider-Man 2 on PC, at least 2 years. One if you're lucky. You're all waiting for Spider-Man 2? I'm definitely not. I'm waiting for the other superhero games. I'm waiting for WB Games Montreal. I'm waiting for Monolith.
Pilgrims, summer is coming.
I'm waiting for
with it,
EA.
A lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Thursday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour.
I want a DC
rolling
game
out
reveal.
with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest
Wait for Mortal Kombat 1. You definitely missed that one. If you mean the gameplay, you missed that one. The Wumpas. Oh, the Crash Bandicoot. I didn't even peep this. I was barely paying attention. Crash Team Rumble, June 20th. Psychonauts 2. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Superman game, and I want a Superman game announcement. I already got what I wanted out of Spider-Man. The only thing I'm waiting for Spider-Man is the pre-orders. The pre-orders to go live. I already saw the gameplay. I'm good. I just want the I'll be satisfied if they just announce pre-orders.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great?
I want to see what
Crash
DC is
Team
cooking.
Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now it's time to change the topic and descend into
What's up, Bruno?
madness.
Did they give a release date for what?
Last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
How late are you? You're like 50 minutes
Looking
late.
Dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when
You
you
already
announced,
missed Mortal Kombat.
Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October.
Alan Wake
and we
2.
are so excited about
I
this.
gotta
Sam.
play-
know
I
it's
haven't
been
played
a
the first
long
one.
time coming for fans and
But
for
Control
you.
was awesome.
13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected.
Control or Stranger Things on steroids.
To switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
I love that game.
Obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second.
Because it's a shooter, but you also have telekinetic powers.
Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written.
But it's third person.
Well,
you can kind of like fly. It was so good.
Going into this,
So, and it's got like these horror
we have
elements.
Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero. FBI agent.
Honestly, I kind of don't want them to show Spider-Man 2.
Northwest, small town
Just looking at the comments,
Falls,
just looking at the comments in the chat. The people throwing a tantrum. I kind of don't want them to show it now.
So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic.
I definitely don't want them to show it now.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare.
We're literally
they discover pages of
not even an hour into a 2-hour show.
Maybe
and you're crying and attacking me because they haven't shown Spider-Man 2.
And this horror story starts to come true.
Literally, why would they show that?
So obviously, it's
this early.
Alan's still going to be playable in the game.
Use your
We're gonna
brain.
Experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us
what was the highlight game so far? Appreciate the $4.99 IDK, bro.
Missions, because I think you can play them.
Probably
in
Mortal Kombat
sequences or orders.
The Mortal Kombat gameplay.
Yeah, we go into the
that's the biggest thing they showed.
Playing as Saga.
Okay.
And
well, there's a Nicolas Cage
sequel,
crossover.
But it's also a standalone experience.
For Dead by Daylight.
Everybody to do
and there's a Street
homework.
Fighter and Exo Primal crossover coming with Exo Primal's
this can
launch.
Be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the
Those
lore,
were like the
about
biggest
the
things.
Supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly she has to learn.
They're
to
showing
survive,
Fortnite later.
and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her.
And they have a surprise for the grand finale.
Then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them.
Thank you, Akka. Akka already got.
Yes.
Akka already dealt with
many
Blue Turtle.
surprising ways, but there is no
I made his timeout
way to
permanent.
play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end.
You can be
or as
excited
Saga,
for
or you can keep
Spider-Man
between these two.
It's fine to be excited.
You're always so good at kind of telling,
Don't
challenging,
overreact.
interesting
Don't
narratives in
spam,
unique ways.
and definitely don't
everybody's
attack me
always known that,
personally.
and you especially, so we
That's
can't
an
wait
instant
to see how
ban.
these stories
That's an instant ban.
intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Yeah. Blue Turtle's out of here.
What are we going to see?
I will gladly add another to the list.
Forces of Darkness
Keep it chill, guys.
Brought the murder
Be
victim,
excited, but be respectful.
In this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga
I will not
is
hesitate to
outside
Thanos snap
Triforce
anybody.
at Quantum Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that,
What's up, Edred? I'm good. How are you?
Raw,
Alan Woke.
unedited
I felt
gameplay from
why
Alan
does
Wake 2.
just
Thanks,
because
Sam.
black people exist in the game doesn't mean it's woke. It's right there. Obviously, Alan Wake, Alan Woke. It's so easy to do, but I've not seen anything actually woke about it, except for the fact that there's a black FBI agent that you play as.
Sounds like somebody's home.
There's nothing woke here yet. It would be hilarious. It'd be hilarious if it is GTA 6. I don't think it's going to be GTA 6 though. I think Rockstar are going to do that themselves. I'm pretty sure they're not even a partner of the showcase. He's ugly. A new Last of Us? No, they haven't mentioned The Last of Us.
Like Nightingale.
Get Blue Turtle out of here. Yeah, if you make a back, you can go ahead and make a backup account. The mods will ban that one too. You're wasting your time.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Survival horror games to me are like kind of.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting.
I would mainly give it a try off the strength of Control. Because Control was such a good game.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing
All right, Warhammer Space Marine 2.
They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem?
I'm trying to find the partner list. Here it is. Partner list for Summer Game Fest. Activision, it's Amazon.
My pledge is eternal service.
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Hey, I don't see Rockstar.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
No Rocksteady. Well, Rocksteady would be under Warner Brothers, but they're not going to show anything anyway because we know Suicide Squad is delayed to 2024. But it would be under Warner Brothers. All the like Rocksteady, Monolith, WB Games Montreal, they're all under Warner Brothers, who are confirmed to be one of the partners. So we could see one of the. So we could definitely see a DC game. You think this is Spider-Man 2? This looks like Spider-Man 2. I think this is the Spider-Man 2 story trailer. So Squad was delayed. Yeah, it was a huge story like a couple months ago. It got delayed to 2024. Warner Brothers has not presented any games yet. Your Grace Snowfall. We have not seen any Marvel or DC yet.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment.
Saber?
And yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story.
It's not KOTOR.
It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
No KOTOR. Sorry, Star Wars fans, no KOTOR remake. But this might be good.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time.
Teen Titans Go game? That'd be crazy. That's clearly Craven.
On my mark.
This is definitely the Doctor Strange game.
4, 3, 2.
A Mario Hardwick Ghost, yeah. That is him. I think that is him. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Wow. It looks like Dead Island 2 with crazier zombies. That's a lot of zombies. Is this multiplayer? Because this looks like it'd be really fun multiplayer. Zombie games are fun multiplayer. Looks like current gen exclusive and PC.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the
I like
reveal
granola
of
bars.
Lord Enver Gortash,
They're
the
okay.
commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
I like the chewy ones. I like the oatmeal raisin chewy granola bars. Those are pretty good. I like the hard granola, the crunchy granola bars.
Thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
W. Sadot, the most good facts.
Age is upon
Delicious.
Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended.
This is Baldur's Gate.
It can only break.
It's a pretty popular
I want to lead
franchise.
this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new
I never played any of them though.
This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Shall we be allies? I should be a voice actor. I can do medieval.
You said it was under control.
You said it'd be under control, sir.
Who I answer to? Gortash.
Nothing about Dragon Ball, no.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys...
On Harry, because Harry is sick, and he thought the symbiote can cure him. What is this? It's a samurai game? This looks kind of hard. Kraven to get in the symbiote suit? That would be a twist. I don't think it's happening. I think Kraven is going to fight this. I think Kraven's going to fight Venom.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and sculpt.
Bandai Namco is at this event. I don't know if they're showing Dragon Ball.
Yet the greatest treasure remains.
They could show Dragon Ball. They could show the Boruto game. I have no idea. Those are two games that they could show. But they are at this event. At least they're on the partner list. Haters construction now. Facts. Especially that blue turtle idiot. This man was really raging at me because they didn't show Spider-Man yet. I bet he's punching the air. Now he can't talk. Now he can't talk in the chat because he couldn't be patient and just shut up and wait. He had to come at me and call me a liar because they hadn't shown Spider-Man 2 yet. What a lesson as always. Don't be an idiot. Good things happen to those who wait and aren't toxic children. the Twitter group chat. What's going on over there?
Exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh, they tweeted it out. Yep, pre-orders are live. On 6/16/2023. 10 a.m. local time. So pre-orders for Spider-Man 2 go live next week at 10 a.m. on the 16th. Game comes out on the 20th of October. We got it. We got it. Oh, they really silent? Yeah, nothing. Not a sound. Not a sound. It's always like that. It's always like that. I tell them something is happening. They call me a liar. They say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This is clickbait." Then I'm right, and then they go silent, and then until the next time. Every time. I'm just used to it by now.
Registration for Final
It's just
Fantasy
funny.
VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash.
What'd you miss? We're talking about the Spider-Man 2 reveal.
All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
This is the collector's edition. You get the
Life to the living.
Ooh, look at them suits.
Death to the dead.
You get the I definitely got to make a video. I got a video to make after this is over. So collector's edition.
For those who live.
That steelbook display case is fire. You got the statue of Venom.
Bring closure to those who don't.
Pre-order bonus. 2 miles and speeder suits. Ooh.
I want revenge on what.
Web gadget plus 3 skill points.
I want to live. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Ooh, they got Spider-Punk?
Death to the dead. Do we kill?
Oh yeah.
To be together again.
And Sandbeck is cooking, really? Yeah, I got a Spider-Man 2 video I gotta make after this. I got a lot to talk about.
Red. Every bloody time.
We got a lot to talk about for Spider-Man 2. A lot to talk about, a lot to show. They announced everything. Pre-orders, release date, everything. I'm gonna make it. I gotta make a video about it. As soon as it's over, I'm gonna have to make a video covering everything because there's a lot of they dropped a bunch of stuff online on Twitter, on the PlayStation site. Next video titled "Let Me Cook." The credit card going crazy on the 16 facts. No pre-orders announced. Don't listen to Funny Redemption. He has no idea what he's talking about. Listen to me, the person who was right again. Pre-orders were announced. Ignore any random in the chat that's disagreeing with me. Pre-orders were announced. You can go on Twitter right now. PlayStation tweeted it out. Pre-orders go live on June 16th at 10 a.m. local time. And they show you all the different editions you could get. There's a digital deluxe and there's a collector's edition, and they show you all the extra stuff that you can get in there. On Twitter, PlayStation tweeted out the link and everything. You can go check on Twitter, PlayStation link. You will actually be able to, but you won't actually be able to pre-order until the 16th of June.
I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
That's next Friday. That's next Friday. Next Friday at 10 a.m.
Here, Tim.
I'm a big Fable fan. Am I watching Xbox? I actually am. I think I am going to watch the Xbox showcase just for Fable, just for the chance of seeing Fable. 10 a.m. local time. Local means whatever that is for you.
He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense.
If you're just coming in, you missed all the Spider-Man 2 stuff.
No.
PlayStation tweeted out all the Spider-Man 2 information on their official account, but you missed the presentation. They revealed the release date.
New game, Under the Waves, and
pre-orders
today,
they gave you the pre-order date, and they showed some new art.
Call of Duty
and the cover.
Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4
Call of Duty. All right, I'm gonna be making a video about it
next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
I'm gonna do a video recapping everything you missed, for everything you need to know for Spider-Man. For those that missed the showcase. Pre-orders for Spider-Man 2 aren't live until next week, next Friday. Yes, you missed Spider-Man. You're about 10 minutes. You're about 10 minutes too late. 15 minutes too late. Applause to Jeff Grubb and Sadot. They showed new screenshots. They showed the cover art, and they announced the release date. And they posted the pre-order date when you can pre-order the game, and they showed all of the pre-order stuff, all the pre-order stuff, all the collector's edition stuff.
Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75
You pre-order Spider-Man the way you pre-order, the same place you pre-order every other game
space. And we've
on
all
PlayStation.
9/11 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run.
It's just not live. It's just not live yet until next week, next Friday.
Porsche race cars, and I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
I don't usually do collector's editions, but I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get the collector's edition for Spider-Man 2. They don't have the price listed, but I know that'd be expensive. If it's $100, it's probably going to be at least $200.
here it is.
If it's 100,
Porsche
that's
Xbox
a buy.
These custom
That's an instant
consoles
cop.
are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win.
If it's 100, I'm
now
definitely copping.
At PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next
what I
great
think is going to be a
entry in
den.
the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
Probably
inspired
Elden
by
Ring.
classics
I would say
like
Elden. If I'm
Animal
guessing, I'd say
Crossing and
Elden
Stardew
Ring.
Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria has been
I don't think Square Enix presented anything yet. If Square Enix doesn't present anything, maybe the Final Fantasy 16 demo,
Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
or maybe it'll be
Fresh air.
the Warner Brothers world premiere of the Superman game.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
That feels like worthy of a grand finale.
Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Spider-Man pre-orders go live next Friday.
We can face anything.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 was early in the show.
What do you say? There's so much yet.
That was
to
like in the
discover.
first 10 minutes of the show.
Are you ready?
Suicide Squad was delayed to 2024. They're not showing it.
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
What's up, Ben?
Marvel Snap, people.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time
There's
I saw
like
you was at the Game Awards when you won.
This ends at like
Best
5
Mobile
o'clock,
Game.
I think.
Seems like you've been very busy. We're
So
excited
at
with
least
the
another
Spider-Verse content you've
36
been doing.
minutes.
Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
What can we expect from the future game show? No idea.
Some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I
still
love
haven't
the
tried Marvel
enthusiasm,
Snap.
Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we
Soon-
heard you.
soon as they
brought,
had that
something fun, with you
microtransaction
for us to watch, right?
Oh,
controversy,
yeah.
I was out on
listen,
Marvel Snap.
I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people...
I can't
and
do
maybe you've had
pay-to-win
this
card
experience,
games.
Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Venom looks great.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what...
This is a Marvel
I
Snap
have.
promo.
I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover
Marvel's Avengers 2 at the end.
has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's...
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The big
When did the
boss.
pre-order
Players
information go
cannot play
for Spider-Man
4,
go live?
5,
Like
or
20 minutes ago?
6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn,
When will
you
we
have
see
0
Spider-Man 2
credit.
story trailer? They could show it at the future game show. They could show it next month or sometime in August.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available.
Eddie is Venom. They
register
Brian Enterhart confirmed Eddie Brock is not Venom. Eddie is not Venom. Brian Intihar during the presentation confirmed Eddie Brock is not Venom. He shot that one down. He's not Venom.
Sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Yeah, the outfits are crazy. The pre-order outfits are crazy for Spider-Man 2. It has to be. It's either Harry or Norman. I feel like.
Fight with honor.
But Harry was what we assumed it was going to be, because they literally set that up. Harry was the one that had the symbiote originally. But if Venom is fighting Spider-Man and Miles, then it's probably Harry. I thought they might do Red Goblin, or if they're doing an original take, just straight up make Norman
Wayfinders.
Venom.
Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended
That's a possibility.
on Skylight. You rallied to protect the
I don't think Craven's getting it.
and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world.
No, it doesn't look like that.
Remember who you were.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Harry.
Who you are.
Now here's the thing. I will say,
This world.
we don't know when in the game that footage takes place. Keep that in mind. All we know is that Peter doesn't have the suit, the symbiote suit, and they're fighting Venom. We don't know how far into the story that is, because we know from the gameplay trailer, when Peter has the symbiote suit, he hasn't had it for that long. He knows about Harry, and Harry no longer has a symbiote, which we know Harry originally had. So that scene, that Venom fight might be before Peter gets the symbiote. We have no idea. We have no idea when that takes place. So even if Harry is Venom, there could be two Venoms. He might not be a Venom at the end.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger.
Remember, Insomniac likes to play games.
Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be.
Insomniac likes to play games with their marketing. They like to trick people. So keep that in mind.
Captain's log, star date.
Did they show Spider-Man? Yes, they showed 2 new screenshots. They showed Spider-Man fighting Kraven, and they showed Venom fighting Peter and Miles. Ned Venom. Genki is Venom. Imagine Genki is Venom. That would be hilarious. All our wallets are gone. Especially that collector's edition looks tough, bro.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023.
Will Arnett.
It's Will Arnett here.
I love Will Arnett.
Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time.
I didn't see any of the pricing.
Share with you.
I'm going to make a video about it later.
Streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the.
Hey, they're still quiet. Of course they are. They have nothing to say. There's nothing they can say. Holy. No. No, I would not have. I would not have allowed that.
Multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France. Here's the world premiere trailer of this Funga, the time shift.
If I was Anthony Mackie,
later this year,
I would not let that footage see the light of day. I'm like, no, we got to shoot this again. We're not doing that. if he's gonna pin me against the arcade machines,
Receive my light, listen.
I'm gonna be facing forward. I'm gonna be facing him. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I'm here again. That's another me.
He told Anthony Mackie, I'm the captain now.
I rewind.
He said, I'm the captain of that booty.
To fight with.
You're coming with me.
Did Blue Turtle come back with a new account just to give an apology?
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
You know what, Blue Turtle? I accept your apology.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
I accept your apology.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
I am a magnanimous person. If you have the courage to apologize,
right, next up is a brand new
I will
IP
accept it.
from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character. Jack,
if you come back and if you mess up and apologize, that's fine. I'll let that go.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's
What's up, Austin? You missed a lot,
controls all
my friend.
Forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
You only want Anthony Mackie's
the gameplay, as we've seen.
Apology for the thong song.
Fast-paced. There's so much action in it.
Don't come to justify your reason.
The spell casting and the magic.
You messed up.
What can you tell us about
you
the story?
You got ahead of yourself.
Battle mage.
You were
Jack,
excited.
He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from.
You got toxic.
He's, I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he.
I already knew
magic.
I deal with people like that every day.
Elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Alien.
I understand.
War, fighting for the control of magic.
Okay.
Every day, people
amazing actors in this.
Comment on my channel something about me not knowing what I'm talking about.
You don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today.
All this other stuff.
Gameplay sequence, which is one of the most. I
know what it is.
So this is a wild part of the game.
Some of them are just trolls.
The Immortals.
A lot of them are jealous YouTubers.
Sandrak directly, who is the.
But some of them just made an honest mistake.
And trying to end the Everwar. And
so if you're willing to just apologize, I'm good with it.
A video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand
He came back just to apologize, so I'm good. We're good with it. We're good.
This summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Venom can be Craven. I just think I think it's more likely, Auntie. I think it's more likely that Craven will get killed by Venom than actually become Venom.
And we're still losing.
Discussing film just posted an image. Yeah, the image is tough. It's from the Steel book.
Welcome aboard, Immortal.
You're to recover so fast yet. 10 a.m.
North.
10 a.m. it goes live.
5 knots.
Next Friday, local time.
Catch him, so.
Yep. The important thing is that you grow. You apologize and then you grow and learn from your mistakes. Don't doubt info from Sadot the Gamer. And even if you're skeptical, do it in a respectful way.
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
Any news on Spider-Man 2? All of the news. Yes, you missed the entire presentation. You can just go through the chat. Chat's been talking about it pretty much nonstop. Am I going live for the future game show? Yeah, I'm going to stream the future game show as well. Yeah, we're all good, Blue Turtle. You speak for a boss when you say next time it happens, you're dropping a blue shell on your head. Yeah, Captain is not joking. He will. I already know that collector's edition gonna be expensive. You might be the GOAT. Thank you, Travis. IDK bro with another 4. Appreciate you. You're at GameStop's front step at 10 a.m. All right. I hear you. I mean, you don't have to be there in person, but I understand. GameStop has a pre-order page. You can do it on the website too.
I want to be immortal.
But if you want to do it in person, that's fine too.
You're what's called a triarch.
229.
Sadot has gifted you
That's tough.
to manifest all 3 colors.
I'm gonna see if Insomniac will send me. I'm gonna try to see if Insomniac will send me the collector's edition. I'm gonna ask them for the collector's edition.
Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay.
What's up, Yasin?
Today,
Appreciate you. Whoever doubts that disrespectfully is getting straight up banhammer.
One game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow,
here we go,
Chapter
Fortnite.
4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Cybertron? Yeah, I'm still not playing Fortnite again. I'm not coming back for Transformers. That box art is tough. Yeah, so the standard edition of Marvel Spider-Man 2 is $69.99. Deluxe edition is $79.99. And the collector's edition is $229. Thank you, No Cap. So 69, so $70 for the standard, $80 for deluxe, $220.
Fortnite Wilds launches
$230
tomorrow.
basically for the
Finally, guys,
collectors.
It's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh, it's time for the grand finale?
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
It's a
This
sequel?
game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic
Elden Ring?
characters and rich storytelling.
Dragon Ball?
And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
GTA 6? GTA 6?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations
Kingdom
are
Hearts?
already in progress.
Kingdom Hearts. Because I knew it would be a Square Enix. I thought it might be a Square Enix game. Or it's the new Final Fantasy.
Wow.
The Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
Big Fantasy VII.
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The live stream. It is the very essence of our
Appreciate another $4.99. IDK code going crazy. Appreciate you, IDK, bro. If you get your hands on that early copy, or light your Cash App up, I appreciate it.
Connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him.
Cash App at Sadot the Gamer.
He's alive.
But why come back now?
I'm working on it. I gotta hit up Insomniac.
After 5 years.
See if they hook me up.
Who knows what?
Where's Spider-Man? You missed it. Spider-Man was like, they showed Spider-Man a half hour ago, Anonymous.
Angered it more like.
If you go on Twitter, it's everywhere. All the info about Spider-Man is on Twitter. But you missed it at the actual show. They showed it like 30 or 40 minutes ago.
She may be new, but she's still a turtle.
Tifa still looking, yeah. Oh yeah, Tifa still looks spectacular. Yeah, this is the last thing they're showing at Summer Game Fest. So after this, I'm gonna work on my Spider-Man 2 video, and I'm gonna just give you all the info
Keep her away from me!
that they dropped.
Say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you.
I'll try to get out the Spider-Man 2 video in the next
those you hate,
hour.
Those you fear. Those you love.
I just gotta write up the script and edit it.
You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Final Fantasy Rebirth. Yep, there you go. I was hoping WB Games will present.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024.
Maybe they'll do it at the Future Game Show.
5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's gonna do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture.
Yeah, Last of Us Factions, I think that's getting canceled.
Next hour. We'll see you this summer.
Yeah, there's more stuff on Saturday.
August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December.
There's more stuff. There's going to be more stuff on Saturday, so
to celebrate
we'll be back on Saturday.
Thanks for watching,
for
everyone.
a Future Game Show.
We'll see you soon.
Right now, I'm going to work on my Spider-Man video. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. Thank you, IDK bro, for the donos. Very much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to get early access to my videos, you want to get the badges, the emotes, access to the Discord, ! Join. If you want to support any of the sponsors, custom controller, Marvel, DC anime merch, links are in the description. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out. Be on the lookout for my Spider-Man video. I'm about to work on it right now to just give everybody a recap on all the Spider-Man 2 info that we got today.